folks. Hey. You know there's the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the People's Choice, and the Razzies, but... Bill, really? That's not even a Razzie. That's a fart. Bill. Oh my God. Anyway. But only Bill and Erin will cut through all the bullshit and bring you the film categories that most matter in the year that was 2013.
Hells yeah! I think I just shit my pants.
Oh my God.
Movie I most wanted my money back for!
For me, it's Now You See Me. It was boring, tedious.
Good one.
I was bored out of my mind. It's a lot of noise that adds up to nothing. So, Now You See Me. Please give me my money back.
I'm going to say Spring Break, y'all. I mean, it was a bad music video. Franco did what he could, but the story sucked. And, you know, I walked out thinking, did I miss something? But nope, just sucked.
Film we most disagreed on.
Oh, The Conjuring, for
Easily.
sure. I mean, I love horror movies, and although this was kind of that typical horror movie when you had the fixer-upper house and the creepy noises and creaking doors, but that's what I love about horror. And the performances were great, and I think it had one of the scariest scenes of the year.
Which scene was that?
The scene when Carolyn is playing the hide-and-seek clap game, and Lily Taylor lights the match, and then there's the clap behind her.
Yeah, that was really
scary.
Yeah, real scary. I was not scared. If bouncing balls,
it wasn't just a ball. We have to go back to this every time. It wasn't just a ball.
Most underrated film.
I would rarely consider a film that made $1 billion worldwide underrated, but I say Iron Man 3. I think the film was fantastic and entertaining, and I think a lot of the comic book fans took a shit on it, and I don't know why. I thought it was a lot of fun. So I really say go back and see Iron Man 3 again. I think the more you watch it, the more you'll enjoy it.
Most underrated film for me is actually a huge leap from the action genre, but it is Before Midnight with Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke. Yeah. It was a really honest and realistic look at relationships and almost a little romantic war of sorts with great, beautiful, heartfelt performances. And, you know, a lot of people just didn't see it because it wasn't one of those big blockbusters that everyone goes and sees. But an excellent piece of work, and I think very underrated.
Most overrated film.
I'm gonna. There's a tie in my mind, but there's one that told overrated. Gravity.
Gravity. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity. Gravity.
Okay, Bill.
Gravity. And if you didn't hear me, Gravity. It's the most overrated film I've seen in a long time.
All right. I'm
flipping out.
I think they got it.
Gravity.
I think they got
Sucked.
it.
Film we both agreed to walk out on.
Oh.
The Heat.
Well, that would be The Heat. And
Tell them why.
There's a bit of a backstory here, folks. You know, we were at an advanced screening, and it was in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. All the way, like, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
We had to take a bus to get there.
It was ridiculous. And trains.
And
walks.
And it was raining.
And we had to ask directions.
And it
was raining cats and dogs. And then once we got there, it was like the screening for people that had never been to a movie before. They didn't shut the up. If you go to a movie, chew with your mouth closed and shut the up. But anyway, the movie itself, it
sucked.
The caricatures, it was predictable,
sucked.
It was lame, and it wasn't enough to keep us there. So we walked out, and we didn't even do a review.
Best use of cleavage. Yes.
What? Is this really a category? I mean, what's gonna be next? Best prosthetic penis?
Whoa. Not while I'm on the screen, baby.
Well, I mean, what the hell is this category? Best cleavage.
Listen, this is a special category.
Did you have something to do with this, Bill?
From yours truly. And I have to say, forget the special effects in Pacific Rim and The Hobbit. I was more blown away with the beautiful, glorious cleavage shown in David O. Russell's Wonderful American Hustle. I'm talking about Amy Adams boobies. I'm talking about Jennifer Lawrence boobies. And that chick who played the mayor's wife. Beautiful cleavage all around. Kudos to all the actresses involved. Kudos to the director, the screenwriter, the cinematographer, everyone involved, the tech people, the editors, because this is first-class filmmaking.
I don't know. I'm sorry, folks. Sorry, ladies.
Most cringe-worthy moment!
I'm going to take a dramatic turn with this one and really say Cate Blanchett's final moment in Blue Jasmine. Here's a character that slowly starts, she really starts losing her mind, unraveling throughout the whole film. And the final moment when she's at the bus stop talking to herself is really, really, really cringeworthy because you just realize she's gone forever. And it's a devastating scene. It's beautifully played, and it did make me cringe. So kudos to Blanchett's great performance to make me feel that way. But I say Cate Blanchett losing her mind on a park bench in Blue Jasmine.
Mine was actually the whipping raping of Patsy in 12 Years a
yes,
Slave.
yes.
I mean, just that whole scene, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but there's just a lot of layers to that, and I had to, I cringed, and I actually had to close my eyes at certain points because it was horrifying.
I think it's one of the most powerful scenes ever put on celluloid, so I agree with you.
From hot to nut.
James Franco, hot. In Spring Breakers, not. Matthew McConaughey, hot. In Dallas Buyers Club,
Dying of
not.
AIDS.
Wow.
He really was.
And Christian Bale, hot. In American Hustle,
Bald.
not. And
I support
fact,
you, Christian. Just shave the head, buddy. Shave the
we really like the choices that you guys make and sacrifices that you make for your characters, but we really do prefer you hot.
Performances that surprised us.
Barkhad Abdid. Captain Phillips.
Barkhad Abdi, that's such a good one.
Didn't I say it nice? Didn't I say it?
Barkhad Abdi, you
Unlike
did
the first show.
good.
Anyway, Barkhad Abdid.
You did good.
Listen, very rarely do you get a performance of a terrorist who makes you feel sympathy, not only for him, but for our whole society, and then at the same time lets you know that at any moment he could put a bullet in the back of your head. Barkhad Abdid walked that fine line, and he was effectively used in Captain Phillips.
The performance or performances that surprised me were Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. I thought that
How much they sucked.
Yeah, how bad they were. I expected so much more from two Oscar winners, and it really surprised me that they didn't deliver, and I did not care whether either of their characters lived or died.
Bill and Erin would say pay for it if only.
The movie I really wanted to like
Yeah.
was Jack the Giant Slayer, believe it or not. With Ewan McGregor and Stanley Tucci. I mean, there was a great cast in that, and I think that if Bryan Singer, and good director too,
Yeah.
I wish that the action, was more consistent throughout, and that the story stayed closer to the actual fairy tale of Jack the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
I think you really could have made something great with that movie, and it just fell really flat. So, better action and better story.
For my choice would be Pacific Rim. Why?
Oh.
Because please save your best action sequence towards the end of
That
the film.
was your beef.
Do not show it. Do not show your best stuff in the middle of the movie. Take a hint from Spielberg and very early George Lucas. Really dazzle us towards the end. I would have definitely said pay for it if Guillermo del Toro would have left the best sequence, the best action sequence, and there clearly is one highlight. For the end of the film.
It was a great year for film. Looking forward to seeing what 2014 brings us.
Yep.
And stay tuned because we will be bringing you our Oscar predictions in the next couple weeks on BillAndErinsFilm.com.
Where can they find us again?
BillAndErinsFilm.com.
Where can they find us again?
Well, we're on Facebook, but they can also find us on BillAndErinsFilm.com.
Where can they find us again?
I'm sorry, folks. BillAndErinsFilm.com.
See you there.